Hi, this is Lightning816, aka Starlight Haven, aka Lucy from wherever you may be watching this video. I wanted to go ahead and give my thoughts on Kubo and the Two Strings. I just walked out of the Thursday night pre-world premiere showing at the mall closest to where I work, and I really wanted to go in and look at it. At first I was going to see it tomorrow, but then I had a really emotional day. It's been really a crazy day, so I thought I'd give it a happy ending by going to go see this movie. It was produced by Laika, the stop-motion animation company behind Coraline, ParaNorman, and the Boxtrolls, all of which I love. I wanted to wear this, because it was the day before the premiere of Kubo, and I thought, why not? Yeah, that one's my favorite, and I really like Kubo too. Oh, wow. It's amazing. Best animated film of the year I've seen. And I'm not just saying that because I really like Laika. I'm not just saying that. I really do mean that. A lot of the film has to do with legacy and family grudges and what it actually means to have those things and leave something behind. It's a film that teaches, okay, I'm going to go into a little bit of spoiler territory, so if you don't want to get spoiled, turn this video off right now. A lot of it has to do with legacy and family grudges, and it's a movie that what I got from it was, no matter what you've done, where you've been, or where you're going, there's always still time to leave a good legacy behind. There's more to life than yourself. There's so many good things to life. There's so much more to it than just yourself. There are the people around you, and what do your actions do good for them? And if they don't do good for them, if they do happen to do good for these people, great. If not, it's something that you really need to work on. Kubo and his mother is the daughter of the Moon King, the Moon God, and she falls in love with a samurai named Hanzo, and they have a son, Kubo. Kubo's eye was taken out because what the movie explains is that when both of your eyes are taken out, you lose all empathy, you lose your heart, you lose your sense of compassion, your sense of mercy, you lose the things that make you human. And it's important to embrace, I'm sorry, I keep looking away. It's important to embrace the good things that make you human. Compassion, mercy, empathy, loving your fellow neighbor. This movie teaches us that there's all those things, those are just some of the many reasons why there is more to life than just yourself. There are all these people around you, and it's important to show compassion and mercy, and whatever life you're leading, whether it's, a simple, easy life or a really tough life, it's important to make the right decision and form those relationships and be good to people and make sure your story has a happy ending. Don't die in disgrace. Live a life that shows the good that there still is in humanity. I feel like that movie, at least that's what I got. Somebody else could get something entirely different from that, and that's awesome, that's fine. It's a very telling, eye-opening movie. Stay until the very, very end. If you've seen a Laika film, then you know that they usually have something at the end of, the first section of the credits. Like with Coraline, it was the mice. With ParaNorman, it was the construction of a Norman puppet. With the Boxtrolls, it was Mr. Trout and Mr. Pickles being animated by a group of animators behind on the set. Stay, even after they show you the special little reveal during the credits, stay until the very end. There is a little blurb in the credits from the director, Travis Knight, that you will want to read. And that actually made me teary-eyed a little bit. When you're a director, whatever movie, whatever art project you're doing, it has to come from the heart. It has to be from passion, something that you're really passionate about, and you can sense the passion in Kubo and the Two Strings. My favorite character, it would definitely have to be probably Beetle. He has the best lines. Like, if I have to give one complaint with the movie, in the scene where they're fighting the skeleton, I feel like that scene could have been a little longer. Like, the skeleton is supposed to be one of the largest puppets Laika has ever made. The other largest puppet that they ever made was the Mecha Drill, Snatcher's Mecha Drill from the Boxtrolls. Well, technically Herbert's, but, you know, that's another story for another day. Because this is such a gigantic puppet, you're thinking, what are they going to do with it? And they do have an action scene, but I feel like it could have been a little longer. But that's to say, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's good. In fact, there's actually one part where Beetle looks at the skeleton and says, "I've got a bone to pick with you." And then Monkey looks at him and says, "You're an embarrassment." And, you know, Monkey and Beetle have such great chemistry. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why they have really good chemistry. You know, as friends, there's a reason why. There's definitely a reason why. And here's the thing. When a character dies in this movie, they don't come back. They are not coming back. Much like with, okay, spoilers for the Boxtrolls, much like with the Boxtrolls, when Snatcher dies, yeah, he's not coming back. That's the same thing with this movie. When characters die, they stay gone. I mean, granted, they talk all about, you know, the mythology behind ancient Japanese remembering traditions, remembering the dead. They show those things, but it's not like any of the characters come back to life, if that makes sense. You know, you still see them in their spiritual form, but they don't come back into human form, flesh and blood, and continue living. No, once they're gone, they stay gone. So that's another thing to consider. But, you know, a lot of really great animated films have been coming out. Zootopia, The Little Prince. Finding Dory was okay. It was okay. I did respect it on a very personal level, but compared to Little Prince, Zootopia, and now Kubo and the Two Strings, it's okay in comparison. Kubo is definitely the best one of the year. Of course, I'm going to recommend it. You might get misty-eyed, you might get teary-eyed, and that's okay, because that's the sign of a powerful product. That is a very good sign. It shows that you're invested. It shows that the movie gives you a reason to care. Because if a movie doesn't care, why should you? So that's definitely something else to consider. You know, just legacies and characters that leave an impact on you, and family relations, and why it's important to be good to your fellow man and fellow monkey and fellow beetle while we're talking about it. Kubo as a character, I think, was fine. You know, there were moments where I felt like, you know, maybe he could have been a little... There were moments where I thought he was kind of bland, but then by the time you get to the climax, I was really rooting for him. You know, there were moments where I thought maybe he could have reacted like this instead of like that, but I still like him. He's still a great character. There were just moments that I thought were kind of a little off, but that's okay. I think my favorite Laika kid character would still be Eggs, you know, from the Boxtrolls. But Kubo is still great. And we only have 4 Laika films right now, so I can't wait to see what they do next. And you know what? Yeah, it was actually for the better that I went today instead of tomorrow, because... Okay, they handed out free Kubo pins. You know, you could get one for whoa. Kubo, Monkey, and Beetle. There we go. So it was for the better that I came today, you know, finally gave today a happy ending. Please go support this movie. Go support this movie, please. Please. Even Fish is saying so. Go support this movie. I'm actually I don't typically wear red when I'm wearing this shirt, and if you've seen the Boxtrolls, you probably know why. But thankfully, Kubo has redeemed the color red, and I'm very excited. So please go. Yes, I know I'm repeating myself, so go support this movie. It's great. Boxtrolls is probably still my favorite, but it's still great. Best film of the year. Give this movie attention. Please, please give this movie attention. Go see it in 3D. It's not in your face. You know, I saw a trailer before Kubo. I saw a trailer called, I think it was called The Wild Ones? The Wild One? I think it was called The Wild One. Maybe. And in the trailer, the 3D was just in your face. But Kubo, it's not in your face. It's very subtle, and, you know, it's not like, you know, every other minute like I thought it was with the Wild Ones trailer. So, yeah, just go support this movie. Go experience it. Go discover it. Finally, an original movie. Most films nowadays are based off some sort of book or show or pre-existing, you know, it's a remake or a sequel. No, with Kubo, you don't have to go in knowing anything. You don't have to go in knowing the Coraline book. You do not have to go into this at all, you know, not knowing anything. You can go into it blank slate. Let's watch it, let's experience it, let's find out what we can learn from this. And that's what we got. And it was a wonderful, great experience. I love it when Laika Films teaches something because it's never in your face. You know, it feels genuine. And I respect that so much. So yes, please go support this movie. Go. I'm repeating myself and I should stop. So yes, go see the movie. Give Laika your money. Shut up and take my money. So yeah, I hope you can go see this movie and enjoy it, and I'll see you later.